All right, today we're going to tackle two of the most powerful skills you can possibly build: focus and discipline. Look, if you want to get anything real done in a world that is basically designed to distract you, you've got to master these. So let's just dive right in and figure out how to do it.
Does this sound familiar? You've got a massive to-do list, but your brain feels like a web browser with, 50 tabs open all at once. You try to work on just one thing, but your mind is already jumping to the next email, the next ping from your phone, the next random thought. It is absolutely exhausting, right?
And here's something you really need to hear. If you struggle with this, you are not lazy and you are not broken. The world we live in now is literally engineered to fracture your attention. This isn't just about having more willpower, it's about having a better strategy.
So that brings us to our first section. We have to understand the battlefield before we can even hope to win. We are living smack in the middle of the age of distraction, and your attention, well, that has become the most valuable currency on the planet.
And these are the usual suspects. The constant pings, that infinite scroll that you just can't get away from, this myth that we should be multitasking all the time, and a news cycle that never, ever sleeps. On their own, they seem kind of harmless, but together, oh man, they create this constant hum of distraction. Every single one is like a tiny thief, stealing a little piece of your ability to think deeply.
So, how in the world do we fight back? Well, we need two key tools in our toolkit: focus and discipline. Now, they might sound like the same thing, but really understanding the difference between them, that's the secret to taking back control.
Okay, so think of focus like a spotlight. Imagine you're in a huge, dark room filled with all kinds of distracting, shiny objects. Focus is your ability to grab that spotlight, aim its beam on the one single thing that actually matters, and just hold it there. It's an active skill. It's about intentionally saying yes to one thing, which means you have to say no to literally everything else.
And if focus is the spotlight, then discipline is the engine that keeps that light running, especially when you're tired. See, motivation is that awesome burst of energy you get at the very beginning, but discipline, that's what keeps you showing up long after that feeling is gone. It's the commitment to do the work whether you feel like it or not.
And here's how they work together so perfectly. Focus is the what. It's deciding on the target. Discipline is the doing. It's actually taking the shot again and again. You really can't have one without the other. Think about it. Amazing focus with zero discipline means you know exactly what to do, but you never actually do it. And great discipline with no focus, well, that just means you're busy all the time, spinning your wheels, but not actually being productive.
Okay, so the theory's great, but let's get super practical. How do you start using this like today? We're going to walk through a really simple 3-step guide to help you take back control of your attention right now. This 3-step process is basically your new secret weapon. First, you define. You have to be crystal clear, not work on the project. It's write the first paragraph of the report. Just one thing. Second, you eliminate. Look, your willpower is a finite resource, so don't waste it trying to fight off distractions. Just get rid of them. Design an environment where focusing is the easy choice. And third, you commit. That timer is a powerful psychological trick. It's not really about the 25 minutes. It's about making a tiny promise to yourself and then keeping it. It makes any big task feel totally manageable.
But let's be honest. Doing this once is the easy part. The real power, the life-changing stuff, comes from turning this into a habit that you don't even have to think about. So, how do we actually make it stick?
This right here is the golden rule. We get so caught up in this idea that we need these epic, 3-hour-long sessions of deep work to make any progress. But that is a total myth. I'm telling you, 20 minutes of truly focused work every single day is infinitely more powerful than a heroic marathon session once a month. This is all about building momentum, not burning out.
The trick is to make it almost impossible to fail. So start small. I mean, ridiculously small. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Anyone can do that. Then schedule it. Put it in your calendar, because what gets scheduled gets done. Track it. Put an X on a calendar or something. Seeing that chain grow creates this amazing feedback loop. And maybe the most important part, forgive yourself. You're going to miss a day. It happens. This is not about a perfect, unbroken streak. It's about persistence. The only thing that matters is that you just start again the next day. So why are we going through all this trouble? Is it just about being more productive and checking more boxes off a list? No way. What we're really talking about here is something much, much bigger. We're talking about actually shaping your future.
You know, it can feel like discipline is all about rules and restrictions, but it is the exact opposite. Every single time you choose to focus, every time you pull your attention back from a distraction, you are winning back a tiny piece of your own freedom. The freedom to think your own thoughts, to create something that matters to you, to actually be present with the people you love. It's the freedom to build the life you want, not the one that your distractions accidentally build for you.
And if there's one thing you take away from all this, let it be this. Your entire life is nothing more than the sum of what you pay attention to. If your attention is constantly scattered and fragmented, your life is going to feel scattered and fragmented. But if your attention is focused, if it's intentional, your life becomes focused and intentional. It's really that simple and that incredibly profound.
So I'll just leave you with this one question. Tomorrow, what is the one thing that truly deserves your undivided attention? What will you choose to aim your spotlight on? Because that choice, that simple choice, is what will define your day and ultimately your future. The power is all yours.